How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another one here from Hobbymaster in 1/72 scale diecast. We have ourselves a Mirage 2000, and this particular one is from the French Air Force's EC3, their 11th Corse fighter squadron, which was named after the islands of Corsica, and they were created during World War II. But the particular livery on this aircraft is celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the Escadron Spar 88, which was a French World War I squadron. And this particular aircraft was deployed to Djibouti at France's airbase located there. Now, Djibouti was part of the French colonisation during the mid-1800s of parts of Africa, of course, but would regain its independence in 1977, but still has a French military presence there as part of that independence agreement, as the area is a key location for operations covering security, anti-piracy, and also counterterrorism missions. Now, let us open this up. Oh yeah, wow. Look at those evil eyes. That looks pretty cool. So it does have the usual information in the flap there, and of course that awesome looking Mirage sitting in there. So it is no good in the box though, is it? So what we'll do is we'll get this Mirage out of the box and get our grubby little hands on it. Alright, with the Mirage out of the box, it does come with this three-piece stand. Unusually, it wasn't in a bag, it was loose. So this is a new model, so that is quite weird. Also does come with the baggie. It does have your gear down and open canopy sections in it. And it also does have this big baggie that does have all your ordnance and gear up options, I think, and the tanks and all the good stuff that we need to put on, which is going to be really, really good fun. But we need to get this lid open so we can actually get the model out and have a little look at it. This is actually quite clean. It's weird not seeing things in the packet. All right, let's see if we can get this out. Need some poppage. Come on. I want to look at those beady little eyes. All right. Oh, it's got a nice weight feel to it, which is really good. This looks absolutely fantastic. Wow. Yeah, that looks nice. Those panel lines are really, really well done. The paint application looks fantastic. Oh, check out the tail. And there's the homage to the World War I aircraft. That looks absolutely awesome. It does have a little bit of engine detail there as well. That looks great. Yep, definitely very nice. Now, obviously, be very careful with the in-flight refueling probe when you handle your aircraft, because I reckon that's going to be bloody easy to knock off. Now that I said it, I better be really careful. So we should be able to just take this off quickly and check out some minor cockpit details in there. It's really hard to see. Hopefully you can see a little bit of gauge detail in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, let's turn this over, have a quick squeeze underneath, and obviously all the ordnance locations that we need to put everything on. Those slits there I think will be for probably a center tank and then your stand. So, all right, well what we'll do is we will kit this out and come right back. Alrighty, we're back and set up for in-flight, of course. And very straightforward, because if it wasn't, you don't get any instructions, so it would give you a headache. But it is relatively straightforward, even though instructions are provided at all. The slots on the racks of the missiles, like on the pylons, they're sort of specific to each of their locations, so they're a little bit different in size. So you'll eventually work it out. And of course, the fuel tanks go in the usual places. And that is the usual deal. And of course, you've got the nose wheel cover there and the two small main landing gear door covers there. And that is all set up for in-flight. I didn't push that all the way home because I reckon that's going to be a real bugger to get out. In my search for instructions, there is like a little thing on Hobbymaster to show you how to actually get that out. Apparently, you pop the canopy open and you push something down through and you can actually poke that back out. I do not know if that's very effective because I haven't actually tried it. But this is your awesome looking Mirage set up in flight, and I reckon this is really nice. I'll probably say that about most of my models that I do review, but I do. I do think it presents really well. And if you're a fan of French aviation, you'll definitely like this one, and if you don't, it's just going to stare at you until you do. This is definitely a pretty sleek looking aircraft, and a great rendition here from Hobbymaster. You will not be disappointed, I'll tell you that much. I'm probably hearing some of you say, oh, how's it compared to the Panzerkampf one? Well, I've only looked at one Panzerkampf one, and well, this is already in front because the Panzerkampf one didn't provide me with a nose wheel for when we have it on our landing gear, and I saw the Hobbymaster one does because I had to use the one from here for our Panzerkampf review. But yeah, I reckon this does look very well, and as I said, well, if you want to put it in stand because it's in flight, you do have to remove that fuel tank, of course, so you can put your three-piece stand and just drop it into those two slots in there, and that is a job done in regards to your stand, and you are ready to display your sweet-looking Mirage here on your shelf, and you will be very happy. All right, what we'll do is we'll quickly chuck some landing gear on this, of course, and we will come right back and check our gear down and then wind up the video. All right, we're back with it sort of gear down. I've left one of the closed landing gear bay doors, well, closed, just to show you the best way to sort of get it out is you put a bit of pressure on like that and bang, pops straight out. So you just, because it's got a bit of a hole in there, so you can just push down in there and they should just pop straight out. And then, speaking of popping, you should be able to pop this straight in. I'll try and do it and not look like a fool. And then you have your landing gear set up beautifully, and it's very straightforward. You just got to make sure that goes into the hole, and then of course you can also put your centerline tank in there and have it a complete aircraft, because we have got gear down and that always lets us put the centerline tank on because we don't have to worry about a stand, do we? And of course, yeah, nose wheel goes straight in there. There is like a little hole that you can sort of see inside the cockpit, that in between the actual seat inside the cockpit, if you put something long down there, you can actually push through a hole to push the gear bay door cover out if it does get stuck in that position, because it is very tight fit. I did manage just to flick mine out normally because, as I said, and you would have seen, I didn't have it pushed all the way home. And of course, I put the open canopy on so you can see it open. It does look very nice. It presents really well. And I reckon this is another fantastic looking Hobbymaster release. This Mirage does look pretty cool. And it's very straightforward. Everything went in fine. I didn't have any dramas with any of the assembly, so there was no issue whatsoever. For those of you who may recall, on the Panzerkampf one, there was a couple of little issues, like extra holes still there depending on what option you went. Everything fits where it should be, and there's no visible areas that have holes in them that should not be there. And it does have a lot of great detail on there. So you should be very happy. If I'm going to say, like, which do you prefer, Panzerkampf or Hobbymaster, I'd say, well, having only seen one of each, this is the very first Hobbymaster Mirage I have seen, the Mirage 2000, and I reckon this one is really nice and does set up very, very easily, and it presents fantastic. I'd probably pick the Hobbymaster one, but I mean the Panzerkampf one is still very nice though. But I will stop talking. I will shut the hell up and wind this video up so you can get on to doing something else in your life. Now I will take some photos of this, of course, chuck them on at the end, and you can check this beautiful looking model out in some pictures, some close-ups, and without my hands all over it, of course. And don't forget, if you like what you see, throw me some of these my way, of course, and feel free to comment down there, and always feel free to subscribe if you are watching and have yet to click that button. All right, everyone, I'll finish up by saying thank you. I really appreciate you dropping past today and checking out another one of our little videos. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.